Hey, welcome back, everyone. How you doing? It's Thursday. It's November 7th. So we're only less than 24 hours before this game is officially released. What you're looking at, it's a direct capture of PlayStation 4 Pro version that Hideo Kojima has given to the IGN. Can you believe that? Given to the IGN, even though they gave a shitty score. That sends a big blow to them. Anyway, I'm recording this in 4K, and this is all Decima Engine. And see, this is what the one thing that rubbed me the wrong way about the IGN is that they never mention the graphics. Like, look how beautiful the graphics are. Look at what Decima Engine can do on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Look what PlayStation 4 Pro is capable of achieving. Okay, this is all in-game engine. This is not some movie, computer-generated movie that they put and slapped together. No, 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 no. This is all in-game engine. Okay, and it looks unbelievably stunning. Uh, I know that there's other graphic engines, Unreal Engine 4, which is still good, obviously. But Decima Engine really can, if you know how to use Decima Engine properly, I think you can push the limits beyond your belief. And we're going to see that with PlayStation 5. We're going to see just how much of that Decima Engine developers going to be able to push and utilize. It's just going to be crazy. Look at all that detail and the birds, dynamic weather, the clouds. And then when they say, oh, all you do is walking, you're walking with this boring, empty world. Are you kidding me? Are you calling this a boring, empty world? I mean, what's wrong with you, mate? And I can't believe that the IGN, it's defending their Australian team that reviewed this game. I just can't believe that, man. Like, honestly. And then they have a nerve to have Hideo Kojima come to their studio in LA. I mean, in Europe, not LA. I'm sorry, Europe. To come to their studio in Europe and then live stream this game, the first 27 minutes. It's really beyond me. It is really beyond me that they even allowed Kojima to come to their studio and then have first 27 minutes be put onto the game. Look at this dynamic weather. Look at these clouds and the birds and everything. That's Decima Engine for you. That's Decima Engine for you. You see, when the dark rain comes, that's when these beach things, these BTs, that's when these BTs starts coming out. Okay? And the only way to detect these BTs is with the baby, with the BBs. So that's why you have a BB. This is fragile. She's mysterious, they don't really tell you much about the fragile from what I understand, but that's what makes you keep going to understand more about the fragile. What's her role, what's her past, and why does she care about this whole mission? So, I'm not going to spoil anything here. I just want to kind of emphasize on the graphics. Even when I do my live stream tomorrow, I'm going to try my best not to spoil too much. Look at these graphics, man. This is PlayStation 4 Pro for all you Xbox One X fans out there. Look at this. Look at what PlayStation 4 Pro is achieving. A console that's down-powered from the Xbox One X. Look at this. And look at the Decima Engine. And for all of you who are saying it's not exclusive, guess what? It's not exclusive, but it's exclusive for 1 year, till 2020 November. So if you want to play this game, you're going to have to buy a PlayStation 4 Pro, or you can wait till next year, 2020. Are you going to wait 12 months? I don't think so. I don't think so. Majority will buy the console and majority will play. Now, this is where you meet, I believe, with the Fragile. And I guess we can listen to it a little bit. Fine. Okay, we'll listen to it a little bit. I guess we can. Hold on. Let me go ahead and fix the audio. You see, when the dark rain hits, you become fragile. You become sucked. Your entire soul gets sucked out of you, pretty much. There's Fragile. This sound is pretty good, man. It reminds me of Jurassic Park. It really has that Jurassic Park feel to it. It's really good. Dark Rain. Beautiful, man. This is all in-game engine, guys. In-game engine. DECIMA. PlayStation 4 Pro. Think about that. Think about that. A boring game. It's a boring game. Very boring game, IGN. And here you are, yet you're showing this boring game. Look at the graphics. And you're giving it 6.8, okay? Come on. The border. Otacon, can you hear me? Fragile.
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers. You want it? A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
Oh no. Protein, man. It's a protein. Gotta have that protein, right? She's a famous actress in France. She done a bunch of movies, even in Montreal and Canada, and mainly France, but she's a famous actress.
Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
I like how he changed his voice to be more, you know, like
To town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
I like how he changed his voice to be more deeper, like Solid Snake voice, you know. Like, that's not my problem. You know? Like, I like how he did that.
The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Again, let's talk about the graphics. This is all in-game engine from the beginning to the end. There's no computer-generated movies. It's all in-game engine. That's what's so groundbreaking about this game. And yet, the guy, Tristan, from Australian team, barely mentioned it. He barely mentioned the graphics. You're not even seeing the HDR. You're not even seeing what you're going to be seeing on your television with the HDR and your picture settings, which I will do. You know. All right, I have to mute the music, guys, because I don't wanna get flagged. So this is like how the prologue. This is how the game starts. I mean, look at the graphics here. This is just mind-blowing, man. All right. And this is, honestly, this is where I really got upset. I got upset because the guy who was, I know I've said this millions of times, but the guy who was reviewing this game was mocking it. If he didn't mock it, if he didn't make fun of it, I would have let it go. I would have said, hey, all right, man, whatever. But the guy was totally unprofessional. You know, look at the graphics here. If I'm reviewing a game, the first thing I would say, look at this beautiful, rich world. Look at what the DECIMA Engine can do. This is not some okay garbage game. All right? There's so much to explore here. There's so much of enigma, mystery. about these characters and the story that keeps you going to go back and forth. It keeps you going to reconnect these fallen cities and reunite them and make deliveries and bring material to build the roads, to build the bridges. You know, there's so much in this game, and yet, which is so ironic that the IGN is showing this, their team in Australia failed to give this game any recognition. And yet, look, I know people are going to say about why you have such a grudge, because it needs to be said. Here's the thing. The reason I'm saying this because there's some things that bothers me and needs to be said. And the IGN already exposed themselves. Everybody knows their joke now. Everybody knows their joke. You guys can review nothing. Always have some biased look into things. And then on top of it, you're defending. I mean, think about this. Think about the irony about this. They gave a bad score about this game. They were mocking this game. They're defending the score. And then they had the nerves. They had the nerves to invite Kojima. And Kojima was good enough to come in and play the first 27 minutes of this game for IGN exclusively. Think about that. Think about that irony. Think about that irony. And that really shows how Hideo Kojima really is as a person. He's an innovator, man. He's been doing this for almost 28, 30 years, man. He doesn't really care. He just wants to innovate. He just wants to bring something new. And who better to bring this new type of gameplay than Kojima? This is all fresh. This is all new. You can compare this game to anything else because there is nothing else to be compared to. There is nothing else. This is it. Okay?
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my fight.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
There's your deliveries. You made it. And every and each player will leave something behind. Can't wait to test the HDR on this thing. See, there's a vehicle there. You do have vehicles. There's Yoji Shinkawa.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Documents said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
And remember, this is the scene when they crash. I think you guys might have seen that. So Kojima is not spoiling anything here. What you're seeing here, it's just what you have already seen in the beginning. This is from all the trailers you've seen in the beginning. So he's not spoiling anything here. Okay, there's no spoilers.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerators to the north.
This route's crawling with PTs. Sure you can't use another?
Wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
Put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
BBs.
Bridge baby, huh?
Bridge baby, BBs.
If it's helping you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them. Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you're plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
Roll out.
Now here comes the rain. When the rain happens, that's when you have these BTs. These beach things. And these are the bridge babies.
You know, the world was different when I was a kid. America is a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard
This-
to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. The worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal.
Here comes the rain. This is the worst.
Son of a bitch. Rainbow.
Look at the graphics, man. Just
How much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
keep in mind, this is all in-game engine. In-game engine, man, from DECIMA. Yet, the IGN barely mentioned the graphics. Barely mentioned the graphics. They're gonna crash here. They're gonna flip. You remember, you have seen this in a trailer. You have seen this before.
The engine stalled.
These assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, did you see anything?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
So you remember this scene. You've seen it before on the trailers, on the gameplay. So there you go. In-game engine, man. DECIMA Engine. It's really breathtaking. And God knows what they're going to do with the PlayStation 5 version. Oh my God. Look at this detail, man. It's okay, game. It's okay. It's just okay. It's just okay. 6.8. Mate. And listen to the sound of this game. It's mind-blowing. Remember, in-game engine. No, this is not computer-generated movie. It's in-game engine, simultaneously. In-game engine from DECIMA. Wow. This is my favorite scene right here. Well, there you have it, guys. Jaw dropping, stunning. What can I say? This game, it's stunning. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. There you have it, guys. Get ready for tomorrow.